I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back to another episode of the world famous West of Nowhere podcast. I am Levi.
And I'm Shane.
And yeah, thanks for tuning in again, you fabulous sons of bitches and daughters of bitches, I guess.
Ooh,
Is that worse? Like sons
it sounds
like
worse.
sons of bitches doesn't really sound that bad, but I feel like saying daughters of bitches sounds, I don't know. It sounds more offensive.
It does. It 100% sounds like you're trying to be offensive. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because sons of bitches is, I guess it's supposed to be offensive,
Yeah.
but it's not. You're like, you son of a
Yeah.
bitch. You know?
Yeah,
That's not
and
that
like
bad.
if you're just like bullshitting with some friends, like you sons of bitches, and they're
Yeah.
like, fucking guy.
But I don't
But
think
daughters
if you were to
of
walk up to a
bitches.
girl, yeah, what's up, you daughter of a
You
bitch?
daughter of a bitch, what up?
I don't
I don't
think,
think that would go over well.
not at all.
Anyway, what did we have any Patreon people that we would like to thank?
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Adam Pacino, Keanu Reeves, Tony Burgess, Miles Glenn, Sam Norton, None Your Business, Colby Jordan Squared, Jade Marsh, Uncle Steve, Natalie Tacarante, Mark Stadler, Alec Ricks, and Colton fucking... You know how, like, whenever you see cartoons cuss and it's just a bunch of, like, weird
Yeah.
symbols? There we
Okay.
go.
Did Kylie get her
Colton-
shit fixed?
She did
God
not.
Damn it, Kylie. You let us down.
He let us down.
Before we get started, I don't know if he listens to this, but my former co-host, Hunter, is a papa. Him and his fiance gave birth to a little girl that they have named Halsey,
Oh no.
but with an IE, not a Y, so it's different. But congratulations if you
Yeah, nice.
listen to this, and yeah, anyway, what's new with you? Heard you've been fucking slaying it on some Warzone.
Yeah, man. I kind of spend way too much time playing Warzone,
Yeah,
but I'm super stoked for like Halo Infinite to come out, and then a lot of people are really crazy excited about the new Battlefield 2042.
yep. I always liked the
So there's a
Battlefield
lot of-
games a lot. Me and my brother, we would play them quite a bit. That I can't remember which one it was that we like. The only time we ever played like on PlayStation Network together.
Yeah.
But there's one time when he came on the party that we had, and then it was two people I worked with.
Yeah.
And I remember it was funny because I was like introducing them, all. I was like, oh, this is my buddy Hawkins. I hang out with him a lot. And then I was like, this is whatever the guy's name was. I was like, he's like my buddy's supervisor guy. And he like he got all weird about it. He's like, you don't gotta tell him that. Like, just tell him you work with me. I was like, well, it's too late. Like, are you not allowed to be a supervisor of people? Why does that weird you out that I told him like kind of sort of what you do? Weirdos. Anyway. So I'm not good at those games though. Like I'm good moral support, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's fun having me around because I just talk shit the whole time. But it's much like when I was a child and played soccer. Like I don't remember being good at soccer, but I remember running around agitating people because I would just talk shit the whole time. Like I
Alright, look.
get the idea of like kicking the ball around, but like I would just talk shit to the other kids. Yeah.
We're gonna start a stream Or I play serious and you just
Fuck around.
fucking talk shit. Yeah, and you just fuck around and talk shit the whole time.
Yeah.
And see how long it takes me to get angry.
I'm in. Well, I mean, if that's the goal, we can make it happen pretty quick. But football's back. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And it's back in normal tradition. Cowboys lost, so we're back, baby. But the Steelers won, so bittersweet, I guess.
I mean, it's preseason though, so like
It's
no
not
one
real,
really even.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
saw-
real. It's fake. They have like their 27th string out there, and
I saw a thing the other day, and it was like the two worst teams should play each other at the beginning of preseason, and then have their new quarterbacks that they inevitably draft to fix their team play against each other to see which one's better. I was like, I like that. I like it. I
yeah.
could get behind that. But yeah, so football's back. It's gonna be exciting. Did you watch the fights this weekend?
I watched. So I don't remember their names, but I did watch. I didn't get to watch the main event because we couldn't get the
Yeah.
pay-per-view to
Yeah.
work. Like we were trying to like buy it and it like wouldn't let us buy it. So we watched the early
Yeah.
prelims and the prelims, and they were all pretty good.
Yeah. I saw Jose Aldo won, and then I saw Derek Lewis lost, which I was like,
What?
yeah, he got knocked out third round.
Damn.
But the guy he lost to was pretty. He seems intimidating. I'd fight him, but I
Your fighting days are over. you
yeah,
know?
they're behind me.
Yeah, you're retired.
I think you pronounced that wrong. No, yeah. So I didn't watch any of it. I was just catching the clips, but I thought that was crazy. Derek Lewis lost TKO because he's like the power guy. Like he's always smashing into people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember how your background used to be the inside of a Waffle House?
Yeah.
So a Waffle House in Florida, of all places,
No
got
way.
crashed into, and it looks like it could be a Ford Ranger from the picture. I mean, I'm not
Like an old Ford Ranger or like the new
older
stupid
one.
ones?
It's hard
Okay.
to tell because there's half of the building on it, but so I thought that was kind of funny. There's nobody died, but 2 people got injured. But I just felt like you should know since that's your place.
Does it say like why the driver crashed into Waffle House? Like, was he intoxicated? Was he on meth? Was
Well,
he
it's Florida, so
late for work? You know, like.
it was 2 p.m. So
We could probably rule out late for
yeah,
work. All right.
yeah, and it was on a Sunday, so also yeah, yeah. No, it does not say, but it just popped up, and I was like, oh man, I gotta talk to Shane about this. So that was just my fun story for the day, but this weekend I spent some time with my brothers-in-law's family.
Nice.
And I had a close encounter with a real interesting guy who, within a couple minutes of meeting me, asked me if I was a masker while I was not wearing a
Oh.
mask. I was like, okay, well, you could probably rule that out. And then right after that, he proceeded to tell me that somebody in his family went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, well, here's what you got to do if you're scared of COVID. You got to take all these vitamins, right? Which is normal. And then
You're right. Yeah.
and then he said, you got to try this horse medicine stuff. And the doctor told this person to go to Tractor Supply and buy some horse medicine. And this guy was like, yep, fuck, works great. I was like, okay. So me and my brother looked it up, and this stuff that people are being recommended, I don't think it was an actual doctor that told this person, but it's a deworming medicine for horses. And we found very quickly an article that said people are poisoning themselves trying to treat or prevent COVID-19 with the horse deworming drug. So So yeah, it's a deworming medication for like, when your horse got worms and people are taking it and they're giving themselves like horse amounts of the drug and not like, maybe tapering it off a little bit since they weigh, 1,000 pounds less than a horse does. I don't know how much a horse weighs, but I feel like it's close. Anyway, shockingly, a lot of experts are going, "Hey, don't take horse drugs." And this drug does get like prescribed to people normally, but it's like in human amounts, and it's an actual like it's the same chemical but in a human size quantity for them to consume specifically for them, and not like just go to the Tractor Supply and buy some and then take it. And it's, for various not a virus, it's for like other kind of like weird ailments that involve like parasites, not a virus. Not a virus, because that's not how that works.
Side note, an average horse weighs anywhere from 840 to 2,200 pounds.
Okay, so I was good. Right in that wheelhouse. But it made me think of this, how like this same kind of person was like, talking shit on, like not aggressively, but like in his voice he was like, you could tell he's kind of giving people shit for wearing masks, worrying about COVID.
Yeah.
But in like the same breath he was like, but this thing's not serious, but if it was, you could take this fucking horse drug thing. And so that's kind of fucking weird, right? Like, why would you pretend it's not a big deal, but then also, here's a weird fucking cure? Like, make up your mind. Is it dangerous or not? Do I need to take horse drugs or no?
When in fact, no one is telling you to take horse drugs.
How serious is it? So the FDA is closing in on approval on the vaccine. So they're going through FDA approval right now. Which I was like also thinking about this. Are people gonna actually take it now, or like, cause like that's the weird thing that a lot of people. Well, I don't want to take it because the fucking FDA said it's not good. Okay, but then also you, like 20 minutes ago, you told me not to trust the government, which I don't know if you know who runs the FDA, but newsflash, it's
the government. Oh shit!
So
I'm
like,
I'm glad you brought that up, because there's a surprising number of people in the military who haven't gotten it still and like refuse to get it. And like once it becomes FDA approved, it will 100% become mandatory in the Navy, like for sure.
Yeah, just like the.
And then I would assume.
Yeah,
I would assume for like all the branches it'll become mandatory. There's already people like getting masked and shit for refusing to wear masks.
Jesus.
Because they're like, like they didn't get the vaccine. So that's the thing with so far as it's been, at least with the Navy, if you don't have the vaccine, you have to wear a mask. And if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. Which now they just like went back on that because the CDC was like everyone should wear masks indoors. So they went back and they're like, vaccinated or not, you have to wear a mask indoors. Right. Whatever. People are like, fuck that, not wearing a mask. Like, so now that people are getting, you're jeopardizing your career over a face covering.
Well, there's those people that join the military because they don't like getting told what to do. So, not you fucking tell me what to do. Meanwhile, I'm gonna dress like everybody else, have the same haircut. Fuck you. It's so stupid.
Well, you know what? I couldn't have joined the military because I would have definitely punched a drill sergeant in the face. He's yelling at me.
Punched him right in the fucking face.
Right in the face. Yeah, that's why I couldn't join. That's why I couldn't do it.
Bro, did you hear? We remember the bottom Richard catching on fire?
Yeah.
Did you hear they released the guy's name who they think caused it?
Yeah. I keep seeing this like one picture of him standing shirtless next to a rack, and I'm like, that's the picture you chose.
Pack. Yeah,
yeah.
Like he just malicious, like he is a Buds dropout. naturally. Everybody in the Navy's a fucking buds dropout, but like, like just ask everybody.
Well,
Yeah, I could have went to buds, you know, fucking blew my knee out.
Well, it's funny from what I read. They're like he has like he's been very vocal about his hate for the Navy. I was like, if that's the case, then
Crap.
a lot of the people in the Navy could have burned that ship down because there's a lot of people
Yeah.
who openly hate the
Yeah.
Navy in the Navy.
100%.
Like,
like
Uh,
every day people wake up and go, fuck the FTN, fuck the Navy. Like that's like a
Yeah,
normal
dude, yeah.
thing. Yeah, so, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool
Yeah.
guy.
that makes me think. I think you were already gone, but we had a guy in the shop route a leave chit through NSIPs, and he was like, "Respectful request, take leave, or I'm gonna burn these jets down."
Jesus Christ.
He said that. He routed it. He clicked route with that in the thing, and they were like, "Do not pass go. Do not collect $200."
What an idiot.
They stripped him of all of his quals and like put him on days, and all he was allowed to do was like sweep the hangar bay for like 3 weeks.
What shop was he in?
He was an AT.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Did I ever meet him?
Sly.
Oh. Oh shit. That's funny. What a goon. What did he think was gonna happen?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh, old Swiffer Wetjet. Oh boy.
Yeah, dude. I forget. Hell yeah, I forgot all his fucking
He had
names,
so many
dude.
nicknames. Did you hear about Facebook's new prayer tool that they're rolling out?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right.
This doesn't sound like a bad idea.
It seems like a real bad idea, but they're doing it. So they there's groups for fucking everything on Facebook, right? But you
Yeah.
know, not surprisingly, they want to these religious groups want, you know, their own special thing. So in certain groups, I think it's going to be like they have to be a certain type of group. Other users can tap an I prayed button in a post instead, like,
Oh my god.
yeah. So instead of just the like, comment, or share, there's going to be an additional one that says I prayed.
You can now. Oh.
But
my
I don't think it's
God.
going to be in everything. I think it's
Okay.
going to be dictated by specific Facebook groups that are like recognized, probably like official ones, like
Okay.
recognized as an official.
I thought it was just gonna be like
religious-
everybody's thing.
Oh, I would pray on
thought it was gonna
everything
be like
just to
everybody.
fuck with people. I prayed. Somebody talking
just
about.
like, I
eating
mean, just like
booty hole.
whenever.
I prayed.
I mean, just like whenever whenever the Care React came
Yeah.
out, everyone
Oh, man.
Care Reacted everything.
Dude, everybody's so mad if they didn't have it. Fucking, I want it. How do I remember teasing a buddy of mine because he fucking took him forever to get it, and so I would share all these memes about using the Care React, and he's all fucking butthurt about it. And now I use it for fucking everything.
Right.
It's also funny
Dude.
because like you get people who still leave just a like. Like,
Yeah.
what did I fucking do to you? You couldn't give me a heart or a ha ha ha. Can't do it. Nope. You like it? Fuck you. What did I do to piss you off?
I like laugh reacting things that have no business being laugh reacted.
Yeah. Like when people
And it
like
just- and-
do the I'm a very badass blah 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 like type posts where they like I really like laugh reacting on those ones where it's always like a picture of the dude from Peaky Blinders or the Joker or something, and they're like, I look both ways crossing a one-way street. I'm a lone sheep in a world of fucking chicken nuggets. I don't know. What, you know those fucking dumbass posts though where they're like, I'm so fucking badass. Beep, 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 beep. I laugh on those every time. Like, you're a fucking idiot. And everybody thinks you're an idiot, by the way. Like, you might think that post is badass, but every single person that sees it goes, what a cringy asshole.
Yeah.
So I hope
So-
I'm allowed to pray on everything, but I don't.
Yeah. Have they said when they're gonna roll out this I prayed button?
No. It says it's
Because-
already been testing in certain areas.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're doing like with Facebook dating, how it's not like all over the place yet. It's only in like certain areas. I think
Yeah.
they're doing the same kind of thing, but
Okay.
people are like, I don't know, it just kind of violates my privacy. I don't give Facebook permission to use my like those kind of people. I feel like are the ones, but there's people that are complaining about it already. It hasn't even came out yet.
Yeah. So I think if they do it, because obviously I haven't seen it, it would be something. You know how like when people are like, I need recommendations for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you can be like, hey, I'm having a hard time. I could really use your prayers for blah blah blah.
like keywords that activate it.
Yeah, and then whenever you say that in your post, then it's like, oh, you can
Yeah.
tell them you prayed specifically.
Yeah. I want
Yeah.
one where it's like, I actually was like, fuck that guy. I guess I could just leave a comment, but like, I didn't pray. I specifically didn't because you asked me to. Fuck you. I hate those posts too. Pray. I'm going through a challenging time. Why don't you just call me and tell me what your issue is instead of asking for attention on Facebook, you fucking weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway, I'm super sad, so if you guys could go like my recent post,
Yeah, you could send us some prayers.
send some prayers. You know who Bobby Bowden is?
That sounds made up. Is he like some kind of coach for something that died?
Hall of Fame college
Hell
football
yeah.
coach. He just died today, 91. He coached Florida State for fucking ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Never mind. He coached for 40 years in college.
What was his win-loss record?
I don't have a total, but he had 377 wins. I feel like that's a lot.
That sounds like a lot.
So,
That's more wins as a head coach than I have.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're counting real wins, then yeah. But like, if we're talking video game wins, whoo, I got him beat 100%. Anyway, Governor Cuomo of New York apparently is some sort of chomo, not a chomo, but he is
Oh, no.
sexually harassing people, and a lady came out and filed a suit about it. So filed a complaint against the governor of.
I thought that happened a while back now.
Well,
or is this like a new?
maybe this is a new one.
Oh my god.
He could face misdemeanor charges, so that's pretty hardcore. So
Can you lose being a governor if you get like convicted of a misdemeanor?
I don't know. I feel like
Like, what do you do to the governor? Because you can't put him in jail.
Yeah.
You know, like he's the governor.
well,
he can pardon himself.
fucking Biden said that he should resign, so
Ooh.
that's pretty hardcore. I don't know what they can
Isn't-
do. I feel like they can fucking kick him out. Like you're breaking laws and shit, you piece of shit. Get out of here. He's no.
There's got to be some kind of morality thing.
Yeah, like
That they like a morality clause of some sort when they take office.
there should be. There isn't. Fucking should be. This article doesn't say anything, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. Great.
Sorry.
Thanks for nothing.
Fucking give.
I don't know Bowden. I don't know Bobby Bowden's win-loss record.
Coming
God.
in with half-ass information. Yeah. So it is what it is. What do you want from me? I'm doing my best here. Fuck. Last story. You know who Devin Funchess is?
The name sounds familiar.
Packers wide
Is he
receiver.
okay, football player? That's what I was gonna say.
He's in some trouble for using some anti-Asian slurs during a press conference with reporters.
Oh no! Of course he did.
So he was talking, and the way that this is phrased makes me think that he did not know that this was like as offensive as it is. But I want to go on the record to say that I haven't heard this racial slur very many times in my life, which means that I feel like it's pretty aggressive. So he was talking about being able to see people smiling during press conferences again.
Oh no.
And he said that, he's like, I could see that you guys are smiling even with your masks on because your eyes, and it pointed to his eyes, were looking. And then he filled in the blank with a racial slur. and so basically said like their eyes were squinted, and so you could tell
Yeah.
they're smiling. And yeah, it's CHINKY. If you were curious.
He said that
Yeah.
word. Oh no.
Yeah.
Because like without him saying that
Yeah.
word, that doesn't sound like a bad statement. Like I can tell you're smiling from looking at your
Yeah.
eyes. But when you throw in
When
that,
you add
it's
that
like,
at the
oh.
very end. Yeah, it like I said, like just because of how like casually he said it, I feel like he didn't understand the gravity of what he was saying. Like, because right or wrong, people say the N word a lot, and like
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely loses a lot of its punch, except for when like
Yeah.
if there's like a heated argument, like that Tom Segura bit where he's talking about he's in the park and then he hears some guy yell the N word, and it's like it cut through the air, and then like everybody just stopped and looked, and he's like, "No, him." But like this one, I never hear, so it's like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
it's a big one. Naturally, he fucking had to come out and apologize, but it's just so crazy that like I was like, oh, it's it's Funchess in here for like what happened. I figured he was like injured or something because I got a Twitter alert for it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, and also like everybody's pretty focused on anti-Asian racial things going on right now.
Yeah.
So like this doesn't help. Anyway. He also hashtagged FTN, which I don't think he was in the Navy, but it's funny that that's in his apology tweet because we were just talking about that. Forgive the negativity is what it stands for, apparently. Anyway.
I'm gonna go to work and say that. I'm gonna go to work and be like FTN. I'm like, yo, you can't say that. I'm like, yo, forgive the negativity, man. Come on.
Dude. I'm just trying to spread fucking positivity, make everybody smile. So anyway, that's all I got.
That's all I got. All right. So, have you watched this show, little known show, called The Whitest Kids You Know?
I have not, but I've been forced to listen to many a clip from various roommates and friends, and like that one episode we did of Westbine where Lycan just quoted it for the whole fucking thing, and I was like, I don't know any of this.
Dude, just go. I mean, I think you can find it. Like most of the show, like, so it's just a skit based show, where these dudes like just do a bunch of like random shit, and and a lot of them are really funny.
Yeah.
Some of them are like stupid, but a lot of them are funny. Well, Trevor Moore, one of the members of The Whitest Kids You Know, died Friday night after sustaining injuries in an accident. I've been trying to look it up, and they have not released yet what the accident was.
Yeah. Yeah, one of my roommates, he loves that show. And I said him that, and he was like, what kind of accident? So I tried to look. It's like, I don't know, just an accident, apparently, because nobody's fucking saying anything. So, yeah.
Yeah. But he was 41, and that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's... Dude, once you get past your 20s, and you're in your... Well, you're still in there, so whatever. Like, once you're in your 30s, though, and, like, we lost, Whitlow, Connor Whitlow, a couple months back, and he was only 25, man, and that shit was wild to me. And then this dude's
only
41, and he just died in an accident.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, man, I'm like, dude, I don't think I should leave the house.
You feel dangerous? Yeah.
Like, it's dangerous business walking out your front door. Like,
yeah. Well, it's funny that you said that, because like I remember, like my mom, she would always say, "Oh, fucking be nice to me. I could die tomorrow." I'm like, dude, fucking look at the news. Young people die all the time. Like, you're not special. Like, Well,
Yeah, you be nice to me. I could
yeah,
die.
like around the time, like there was a punter for Nebraska who got killed in a car wreck, and that was like I was like, he's fucking my same age, like we graduated the same year, and this dude died. Like we could die too. Young people die all the time, lady. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, that is pretty sad, and like I knew it was a big deal, despite not having ever watched any of it, because I was on Instagram and like all of the comedians I follow had something to say about it. I was like, fuck. Like, there's a big,
Yeah,
big
dude.
impact in that industry.
That show didn't run for very long. I think only like 4 years.
Yeah.
But it's still like you can still find it pretty easily. And like I said, there's a bunch of clips on YouTube you can watch. But then they also did a movie. It's been a while now, and the movie's called Miss March. And it was written and directed by him and another one of the guys from The Whitest Kids You Know. And it's a super funny movie about this dude's girlfriend becoming a Playboy bunny.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Like it's a really good
I'll
movie.
have to check it out.
But he left behind his wife and their son August, I think is what his name was. But
August Rush?
yes, August Rush. Yeah, he's Trevor Moore survived by his wife Amy and their son August.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
What's with all the death in the show
I
today?
don't know. Yeah.
Oh Bobby Bowden.
Yeah. My buddy, I told him about it. He's like, "Oh man, fat rip," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "But one less blue hair though." I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right," because he was 91. I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, I thought you were talking about Trevor,
No.
and I was like, he wasn't blue.
No, Bobby Bowden.
Yeah. We all know how you hate old
Yep.
people.
Fuck him.
All right, on to the most important and most anticipated
The
part
anchor
of the show.
really.
Really. The Billboard 200 Top 10.
I
All
like
right,
how you
coming in at
expanded
number
to
one.
the whole top 10 now.
Yeah, right. Eventually, I'll just do all 100. You know, just
All 100 of the Billboard top 200.
yeah, all 100 of the Billboard Top.
You dumb bitch.
All right, coming in at number one, up from 26 last week.
Jesus.
"Fuck Love" by the Kid Laroi.
All right. haven't
Do you know who he is?
I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know.
he he sounds like I don't mean to take away from his music because like a bunch of his songs are pretty good. He sounds like a knockoff of like Post Malone.
Oh, okay.
Like the very first time I heard, I forget which song it was, but like one of his like popular songs, I thought it was Post Malone. And then my buddy was like, "Dude, have you heard this song with us?" And he played it. And I was like, "Oh, it's Post Malone." He's like, "No, it's the Kid Laroi."
Oh,
But he has some good music.
yeah.
So if you haven't, you should check him out.
All right.
Up from number 3 to number 2, "Sour" by Olivia Rodrigo. So funny story about her. So we're watching the fights, and they keep playing this commercial about Facebook Messenger
Oh, yeah.
and how you can watch music
Yeah.
videos. And they're using one of her songs in the thing, and I've never heard the song. And this dude out of nowhere just starts fucking singing along to it, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Like at the party or whatever?
Yeah, like we're all sitting around watching the fight. Like like in the commercial, he's like singing along, and I was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He was like, "Well, to be fair, it's like the only song I know by her." And I was like, "You're a liar." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You know Driver's License, don't you?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "So you know a lot of her songs then, huh?"
Yeah, I got their whole fucking catalog.
He's like, "I'm pretty much like a walking karaoke. I just know all kinds of music." And I was like, "All right, I don't like you."
That's a doucher thing to say. His fucking background's probably a picture of her on his phone.
Hell yeah, it is. Let's see. Up from number 4 to number 3 is "Planet Her" by Doja Cat. Still haven't listened to it. Up from number 5 to number 4, "Dangerous," the double album, Morgan Wallen.
Oh yeah. I guess.
Down from number 1 to number 5 this week, "Faith," Pop Smoke.
Yep.
At 6, "The Voices of the Heroes," Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Bigger Than Life at number 7, up from 65. Bigger Than Life or Death. East G.
What?
It's capital EST
Yeah.
and then GEE, both lowercase. I don't know.
Fuck.
Never heard of him. Down from 7 to 8, or down from 7 to 8. Hall of Fame by Polo G. Up from 56 to number 9. Folklore. Taylor Swift.
Hell yeah, she's back, coming back.
Down from 8 to 10, and to round out the list, Future Nostalgia, Dua Lipa.
Hell yeah.
And then let's see, at number 13, A Gangsta's Pain, Moneybagg Yo. I'm never gonna not say where he's at, dude. Like, it's gonna be like when we get to the top 10, and then I'm gonna be like, down from 65th to 199, A Gangsta's Pain, Moneybagg Yo.
Kanye is dropping a new album soon.
Really?
Yeah, it's like called
Oh.
Donda or something like that.
Okay, of course. Gonna be a bunch of weird shit.
Probably. Kim Kardashian showed up to the listening party in like
Yeah.
what I would describe as bondage wear.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
You have my
so
attention.
you can just go ahead and Google that.
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting because they're like, separated now, and she shows up dressed like, I don't know. It's whatever they're into. I guess, I don't know.
Right.
And Nas just put out a new album, so
Little Nas
no,
X.
not like the actual Nas, like for old school hip hop Nas.
Sure.
NAS.
Yep. Know all about
OG,
him.
Piece of shit.
I mean, of course, I know some of his songs, man.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
you're
like
like a
a
fucking-
I'm like a jukebox, and I just know all kinds of music.
I'm a human karaoke machine, and by that I mean I sing karaoke sometimes. That's such a fucking. It's like, I can't think of like what an example, but like there's people that say shit like that. And I'm just like, can you just climb to the top of the building and jump off or something?
Ooh.
That was aggressive. Sorry.
Oh man. Well,
Well,
we're canceled.
yeah, not good. I really don't have any other stories either.
No, I got something
You
for you.
got
So,
something?
yes, I got a. If you have Amazon Prime and you've been like looking and you've seen that new movie that's come out called Jolt, and you're like, oh man, Kate Beckinsale's in it, dude, I really want to watch that. Don't.
Is it bad?
Just fucking stop. Just save yourself the hour and a half that it's gonna take to watch it, and just don't.
Yeah.
Do something
Is it
else.
real bad?
Go for a walk. I think it's fucking terrible.
Well,
Like, it's okay, fine. I put it like this: there's not many movies that I turn off 30 minutes in and just go do something else.
yeah, that was it.
Because that's what I did. Like, it's got Kate Beckinsale in it. It's got Jai Courtney. It's got Laverne Cox.
Wow.
It's got Stanley Tucci.
Oh,
Bobby Cannavale. It's got David Bradley. Like a bunch of like
big names.
decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susan Sarandon.
Oh.
Like, so you're like, okay, it's gonna be. I mean, obviously, before I knew the rest of them in there, I was like, Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single movie she's been in that I didn't at least care for a little
Yeah.
bit. It's so
It's
bad.
real bad. Huh?
So what it is it's about this girl who has higher than normal cortisol levels, and when she gets angry, she just fucking
Punches people.
beats people. Just fucking, I mean, like brutally beats the fuck out of them.
Jesus.
And so they figured out that if they put these like fucking shocky things all over her and gave her a button when she starts to feel angry, she shocks herself and it stops it.
Oh.
Well, she meets this guy after 2 dates. 2
Beats
dates.
the shit out of him.
He fucking disappears.
What?
And so she's like, I'm going to find out who he works for. And he ends up working for some like fucking stupid ass, like,
Company.
like some guy who's like a crook.
Oh.
And he had him killed. And then and then like when I turned it off was whenever she was like, I'm gonna find out who did this to him. You went on 2 dates with him. Now you're gonna risk your entire life. Right? That's
It's called love at first sight.
Ah.
You piece of shit.
no.
Uh,
No one. No. Mm-mm. She still is like this. No.
No.
Stop it. It's dumb. It's bad.
I watched Invincible.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Dude.
that
Yeah?
was pretty
You
good.
like it?
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah. I like that show a lot. I don't know why it took me so long to watch it. So,
That's such a good movie. That's such a good like anime, or I guess essentially an anime. It's essentially
get
an
your
anime.
fucking shit together. Well, oh god, we're gonna lose Mark because Mark's a fucking purist and he doesn't consider it an anime unless it comes out of Japan. So
Mark, I appreciate your money, your contribution to the show. You know, the fact that you listen and everything, but as your friend, I have to tell you that no one cares.
dude, we went to that dad party that we went to like a month ago,
Yeah.
and every person he talked to ended up talking to him, like they were talking about fucking anime, and then he was like, "Yeah, but I don't really consider it anime unless it's from Japan," and I was like, "Okay, Mark," and I had to listen to him say that like 4 times. It's like, can we go? You're my ride. So he's gonna fucking listen to this and be like, fuck you, dude. Whatever. Like, listen, Mark. You have bad fucking comments, okay? It's alright. We all have bad taste in certain things. It's okay.
We all have bad taste. It's all right.
Yep.
I
Well,
think that's it.
that's all I got. Yep. Don't forget to follow the links of tree links, which will be in the description of the show. And leave us a super nice review so other people can find us, or you could, send this to one of your friends. Just go, if you thought of somebody randomly during this episode, send it to them. Well,
Yeah.
I don't care if they already listen. And then maybe they'll do the same. And then keep sending it to people. But if
Yeah.
I get one fucking text message of somebody sending me this show, start snapping necks. Yes.
Look, we're gonna start a chain. All right, you're gonna send it to 5 people, and you're gonna tell them to send it to 5 people.
Yeah, and you get 10 years of bad luck if you don't.
Yeah, 10 years bad luck if you don't.
Like those old shitty fucking text chains or email chains for the back. But
Yeah.
do you think that people did that with letters back before emails? You gotta forward this letter to 5 people. No, that doesn't make sense.
You gotta forward 5 letters to 5 people and have them forward 5
Otherwise,
letters from
you
them to
fucking-
5 other people.
Yeah, I think
Otherwise, God hates you.
that was just praying. Maybe you gotta pray for 5 people, otherwise you die. Oh, what about our friends?
Ooh, yeah. We got the Kicking It with the Kellys podcast, the Remedy Room, No New Friends podcast, Dutch and Denver podcast, which if we ever pull our heads out of our asses, we're going to make an ad that he's going to play on his show because he streams pretty much every single night.
God damn.
And does a podcast. Yeah, he streams every night and does a podcast once a week too. So like he's
active.
pumping out content. Yeah. Dutch in Denver is on YouTube and Twitter and
all the things.
Check him.
Yep.
Yeah, all the things.
All right. That's it, right?
Yeah, man.
All right. I've had enough. Suck less tomorrow.
Tip your bartender.